Peter Gilmore here for another video right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you for watching on video number 2 on your 2 for Thursday. We are live on this late Thursday night, March the 16th, 2023. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and hit that subscribe button down there in the description box below, otherwise known as my pants, on this channel and my other channels, which are down there, like I said. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, go blow yourself up, but do something. Go fuck yourself. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet and tap the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And if you do, well, fuck you. Simple as that. And if it's your first time watching, welcome to the party, pal. Hope you enjoy the ride. That's all. That's it. You like the content? Hit the bell for more. Leave a comment or not. It doesn't matter to me. But tell your friends and have them subscribe and all the other good shit. And that's it. But like, share, subscribe, and have fun. All right. It's late. Not late, but it's late. Kind of famished right now. I'm tired because I'm getting over another super migraine. I had a really bad migraine yesterday. I felt like my head exploded. My brain was like coming out of my head. Like the same thing's happening today, and I still have the remnants of this migraine. I've been having migraines on and off for like the last couple of days. I've been throwing up the last couple of days. Not fun, but you know. But I'm kind of in good spirits, you know, coming off food poisoning. Now I got migraines, and I'm a mess. So I'm old. What do you want me to do? But in any case, hope everybody had a great Thursday. It was nice and warm here in the Northeast. Still kind of warm-ish, 45 degrees right now on this late Thursday night on video number 2, like I said. Earlier in the day, I did a humongous rant about the World Baseball Classic and Edwin Diaz's injury. Last night, he's out for the season, 8 months, because he got surgery on his leg. He completely tore his patella tendon. Ugh, that's not fun. So, so I ranted about how the World Baseball Classic should be played in November and not in March. And went on a little side rant about these fake as fuck Braves fans, making fun of the injury and everything like that. So go watch it down below. Link will be down below in the gobbledygook. So do all that, and it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. All right. So on this March the 16th, 2023, getting close to St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. So for everybody on the other side of the world, that the other side of the pond, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. And in about 19 minutes here in the Northeast, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. So for all you Irish people, hope you have a great day tomorrow, eating corned beef and cabbage, getting drunk at the pub, or getting drunk at the bar. But just remember, if you pick up a little lassie, you want to take her home and give her the drunk sex. You know what I mean? You want to give her that good drunk sex, which is always the best sex of them all. Wrap up that burrito. That's your public service announcement for today. That's pretty much it. But should be a good weekend, St. Patrick's Day weekend, and all that good shit. Gonna be another warm day here tomorrow. Can't wait for that. And Saturday should be a little bit warm as well. And then Sunday, down the toilet a little bit. It's going to be around 42, 44. And then back up to near 60 by midweek next week. Oof. But it is what it is. Tomorrow's going to be cloudy as fuck. It's supposed to rain, but so it may or may not rain tomorrow. But I don't know. But what are you going to do? All right. Anyway. Enough about that BS. Before we start, I want to address something real quick. Now, over the last couple of days, I've been kind of bragging. I don't mean to brag, but I love to brag sometimes about being on BTE this past Monday. which has almost getting really close to 96,000 views, getting on their way to 100,000 views. Blah 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 blah. But I was in it for like a brief second, and you barely see me. You barely can make out my face and everything. But still, I was there. And you were not. But anyway, and I predicted it on my community post that the haters would be jealous and everything, and they fell right into my trap as always. Saying that, oh, it's not your video, it's this and that. The same thing, with the In This Moment video that has 2 million plus hits. It's not your video, it's In This Moment's video, blah, blah, blah. Nobody clicked to see you. You didn't get credit. Actually, I did get credit. And people did ask me off YouTube, because I shared the video on my social media pages. Asked me who was like, was that you in the video? I'm like, yeah, that was me in the with the mask in the cage. Blah blah. So and then I had to show them the intro video, which some of you haters did not see, but then you did see it and like, oh, 266 views. That's not 2 million. Yep. Blah blah blah. But if you would have saw that video, you would actually see my face getting the mask put on, which led to the video. But you motherfuckers have no brain. And then going on and saying I stole all their views and this and that. I didn't give the band credit and this and that. Blah blah blah. Then it's like, oh, then putting up videos of like, oh, Roman Reigns went past me and I got 5.8 million hits. Nobody cares. It's your same logic that you use against me. Think, oh, nobody clicked to see you. So yeah, nobody clicked to see you on that 5.8 million hits. Nobody clicked to see your ugly, fat, ugly, disgusting face. So the logic works both ways, dummy. But did you get credit to WWE? No. I gave credit to the band. And when I posted that intro video, which I got from another a fan that was at the same show, because I couldn't take video of. Actually, I couldn't take video because I was on the stage, and even when I was in the cage. When In This Moment was playing, I couldn't do it because the security guard was right next to me. And actually, I did put up the video on my page the same night, the same time the video came out. I did put it up on my channel, but then I got hit with a community guideline thingy, and I was like, well, can't put it up, so it sucks. So I put it up on my social medias for everybody to see. So I took the video down, and thinking it was a community guideline strike when it was just a community guideline warning, and I could have just left it up and edited it up a little bit, just cut the end part out with the 9 Inch Nails thing at the end, because that's what I really kind of got hit for. I could have just muted it, and I could have kept it up, but I wasn't thinking at the time, and I left I deleted the video because I thought I was going to get a community guideline strike, or copyright strike, not community guideline, sorry, copyright strike. So, but I did give credit to the band for being in the video, and I gave credit to the fan who took the video of me being on stage. Because the fan was like right on the right side of the stage, this side. Because I couldn't take it. Rosa, who was at the concert, and she can freaking debate you all you want. I don't feel like bringing her up. I'm sorry about that, but she was there too, so she can attest to it. I would have put her video up, but it was too far away. The fan that gave me the video was right by the stage, so you can see everything. Me getting on the stage, climbing over the barricade, going on the stage. You see my face if you watch my intro video. You see that. You see Maria there and everybody. You see me getting the mask put. My hands tied behind my back. Well, try to tie my hands behind my back. And then they took the picture and everything. And then they led me over to the cage. So, it's just stupidity. People thinking that I steal views from. I stole views from In This Moment. I stole views from from the Bucks. If that's your logic, then you stole views from WWE. So your logic does not work, and your point is invalid. But thank you for sharing the Bucks video so it gets more views. And then sharing In This Moment's video, the same thing. Thank you. Anyway, enough about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is almost midnight here in the Northeast, so it's still Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's time for another video. It is time for your late and out-of-date AEW Dynamite review for March the 15th, 2023. And we're emanating from the Canada Life Center in that great city of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, the hometown of Chris Jericho, the Wizard, Le Ocho, Le Champion, and another great man, and that is Kenny by God Omega. In a great city like Winnipeg. Not like another city we know. But I digress. Let me move on. All right, so our commentary team, as always, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the man from Red Hawk Brother, Taz, and the very evil and very legendary commentator himself, Tony Baloney Schiavone, and Renee Paquette as well. Well, when on doing interviews. But in any case, all right. So this is the hometown debut for AEW for Kenny and Chris Jericho. They're coming back to their hometown for the first time in a while. And well, I thought it was a pretty solid show. The main event was kind of, it was good, but the ending was kind of wacky and weird because the wrong guy got pinned. But in any case, we had a major debut in the women's division, and I'll get to in a minute. We had the All International title being debuted for the first time with Orange Cassidy defending against JEWF Jeff Jarrett, and a whole ton more. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. All right. So we start off with the pyro going off. We are live from the arena in Winnipeg. And we start off with MJF, the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, coming out for his bar mitzvah ceremony. He had 2 cakes. So he comes out with a bevy of women, like 4 gorgeous women, which one of them he kisses. I would not be surprised if that's the new bitch he's fucking. I mean, it's going to be the champ, right? He's trying to steal my gimmick by stealing all the chicks, right there, MJF? You bastard. It's like, God forbid she sleeps with you and sees that tiny little micro cock. She'd be out faster than Naomi did. Spanish Archer, your ass out of here. I'm not going to get married to you with your tiny little cock. But in any case, so he comes out with a chyron that says Jewish AF. Whatever that is. All right, so he gets in the ring and gets on the mic. He says he already had one of these back when he was a kid. It was awesome. He lost his V card at 13. 14? How? I think it's 13 or 14 when you get a bar mitzvah in Jewish tradition. I think it's 13 or 14. But damn, you lost your virginity way back when you were 13, dude. Never rocks your boat. Anyway, was it to live though? That's the question. Did he lose his V card to Liv Morgan? Remember that thing when he was like, who knows? But anyway, says now he's beaten Bryan Danielson. Yes. At Revolution, so it's now time to do it again on the big stage because he is the Iron Man. So he says, hit the music, so we hear, Hava, Nagila, Hava, and these weird people come out. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? Like, are they Winnipeg's finest? Well, I don't want to go there. But anyway, probably just plants. Anyway, or people from Dark and Elevation. Probably just like, hey, we're going to come out and dance the Hala Nagila Hava dance with MJF. So they all dance in a circle, and then they, do the Jewish tradition and put them in the seat. They pick up the seat, and I throw them up in the air. But then he gets interrupted by Jungle Man Jack Perry. To come out, and people like, oh great, this is gonna suck. But I thought it came up pretty well. But anyway, so Jungle Boy comes out, and then right after that, Spanish God Sammy Guevara, he comes out, and then they, MJF's like talking a little bit, and then Darby Allin comes out. I'm like, okay, what is this? And then we find out it's the 4 pillars of AEW when they started 5 years ago. I think it was 5 years. Yeah, 5 years ago, because it's going to be 4 years of Dynamite this year, I think. Anyway, so the 4 pillars are in the ring. MJF was yelling at them for ruining his bar mitzvah, and he's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing here? What do you guys want?" And all 3 of them says, "Me want title match." Clever. Jungle Boy talks about facing MJF at Double or Nothing 2020, which MJF won by cheating, of course. And then Jungle Boy was on Dark and Innovation and Rampage, and he asked Max, "Have you ever been on those shows before?" No. And it's time to change things up for him, and starts to talk. It says, "I'm going to start by taking the world title." So MJF says the company revolves around me because I'm an actual star. And then Sammy Guevara cuts him off, says that MJF bought his way into the company. I don't know about that. Sammy was only going to be the bump guy for Jericho when he joined the Inner Circle, but he got over on his own, became a TNT World Champion, not once, not twice, but 3 times over, because he is the best ever, and you know it. MJF says, "We appreciate you taking your time out of getting into backstage brawls." Wow, I was like, wow, he brought up the Andrade incident. Anyway, but Darby then cuts him off and starts going on a rant about, he was back in 2013, he was in film school. He turned in a film that the teacher said had to be changed because the school wouldn't accept it. So he dropped out of school. The fans like, yay! Stay in school, kids, because you don't want to end up like these idiots on YouTube. I actually went to school, and I got not 1, but 2 degrees. Anyway, so he dropped out of school, got into wrestling school where he said he wasn't going to change a thing. Then he was in Tony Khan's office and said there would never be a bidding war for him, like MJF for 2024. AEW lets him be himself, and there won't be a bidding war or a bidding war of 2024 like MJF is going to have, who wants out of here. So he's most likely going to be in WWE January 1st, 2024, but we'll have to see about that. MJF isn't having any of this, says Sammy is going to be proposing to a new girl in 7 months. Ooh. I don't know about that. I mean, if you have a hot chick like Ty Conti, you really want to give her up? Oh wait, ask her ex-husband that. How do you get rid of Ty Conti? I don't know. And then Sammy fires right back. It's like, hey, didn't your fiance leave you? Ooh. So MJ says he's the only one who doesn't have a legend helping him out, and that is why he's the only one of the pillars who can hold this place up. So he's like, I'm going to have my cake and eat, and I'm going to get out of here. Screw you. Bye. So getting the cornet heat. So all of them then attack MJF. They throw him into the cakes. And then MJF has cake on his, clothes. He doesn't really have it on his face, but that's it. So looks like we're either going to get a fatal 4-way match for the title coming up, or maybe a triple threat match to see who becomes the #1 contender to MJF's title. And I think any 3 would be good for MJF, because they're great on the mic. The promos would be excellent. We all know MJF will beat all of them, so there's like no chance that Jungle Boy ain't gonna win. Darby has a chance. He already lost to MJF before in that stupid headlock takeover pin. I think Sammy could give him a great match. He won't win, but anyway, I thought the segment came off pretty well, even though people think that it came off really bad. But that's your opinion. Mine matters the most, of course. This is my show, not yours. So I gave the first segment 3.25 out of 5 stars. And we're off and running with AEW Dynamite. Alright, then we see a video of one of the hometown boys, Chris Jericho, receiving an honor from the Winnipeg government with his home street being honorably named as Chris Jericho Way. That's pretty damn cool. Then later on we see Chris Irvine, his dad, New York Ranger, by the way. Oh, by the way, Pittsburgh Penguin fans. That means you, Dr. DMD. How about those Penguins tonight? Lost the Rangers 4-2 tonight at the Garden. Oh, Mika Zibanejad, he's having one of those marches where he just scores at will. Save those for the playoffs there, Mika. Save those for the playoffs. Patrick Kane, I think, had a goal, too. So, ever since acquiring Patrick Kane, the Rangers have been, I think 3-2-0 or 4-2-0. They're making a run. So, beware, Boston Bruin fans. Beware. That's all I'm going to say about that. Excuse me, I gotta take a sip of my natural spring water. No, actually, it's Nature Brand Water. Nature Brand Water, the proud sponsor of something. Not like Nature Brand Iced Tea, which is a proud sponsor of life. This is just the proud sponsor of being thirsty. There's your sponsor for tonight. Anyway, all right, so that was pretty cool for Jericho, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to our first official match of the night. We have a 6-man tag team match with the Blackpool Cuck Club of the Ring of Honor World Champion Claudio Castagnoli, the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, and a man who hates chocolate cake, and that's Wheeler Yuta, and the other man himself, the lunatic fringe himself, Jon Moxley, as they take on the Dark Order of the Super Smash Brothers reuniting. Well, not really reuniting, but we haven't seen Stu Grayson in a while, so it's the Super Smash Bros. Of Evil Uno and Stu Grayson as they team up with the Hangman, Adam Page. He's about to do some cowboy shit. So it's the return for Stu Grayson. He's back in Canada. Because I don't think Evil Uno's from Canada. I think he's from LA. Excuse me. Anyway, Claudio starts off taking Evil Uno down. Then Wheeler Yuta comes in to do some more damage. Grayson comes in to clean house, including landing on Claudio's face. Ow. And then all 6 men in the ring. Grayson is taken to the outside with a triple spike pile driver. Pile driver! Ow. Triple spike pile driver. Oh. As we take a break. That had to hurt. So we go to commercial, we come back. Moxley hits another pile driver for a near fall on Stu Grayson. As nobody even made the save. I'm like, okay. Anyway, Stu makes manages a knockdown of his own. Then we get the hot tag to the Hangman, who cleans house. And then more chaos happens. All 6 men are back in the ring. Evil Uno hits a swanton bomb on Wheeler Yuta, because Wheeler Yuta is the type of guy that takes those. Anyway, then we got a whole bunch of shots to face, which sets up Stu Grayson hitting the cactus clothesline on taking Claudio to the floor, which leaves Adam Page versus Moxley. Not Adam Page Moxley 4, because that doesn't count for the 6-man tag. So they go at it. And then Wheeler Yuta, being the stupid idiot that he is, grabs the ring bell, knocks Adam Page for a loop behind the referee's back. which leaves the Dark Order down, 3-2. We got a chop block, cuts Evil Uno down, but Stu Grayson sends Claudio back outside for a big running flippy dibbity doo. Evil Uno then hits a double underhook DDT, kind of like Cactus Jack style, or almost like Moxley, which sets up Grayson's 450 for a near fall on Mox. Then they hit the fatality for a near fall. I don't know how Moxley kicked out of that, as Claudio made the save. And then Wheeler Yuta pulls Evil Uno off the apron, and then Moxley locks in the Bulldog choke on Stu Grayson, and they pick up the win. So that's it. So I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. After the match, we get a 3-on-1 beatdown on the Dark Order. But then Johnny Hungy and Alex Reynolds, the Beaver Boys, make the save as the Blackpool Cook Club run despite having an advantage. I mean, you're supposed to be heels and you're running away on a 3-on-2 advantage. Go figure that one out. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, 3 out of 5 stars for that. All right, then we get a video about Juice Robinson, who appeared last week beating the crap out of Ricky Starks. So we get a video from Juice Robinson saying he wants a piece of Ricky Starks. So don't know when that match is going to happen. We'll see what happens with that. All right. My neck hurts. Ugh. All right. I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. If you know what I mean. So I had to drain the lizard. And I did wash my hands, because some of you don't wash your hands. But anyway, so before I had to run to the bathroom, we ended off with the Blackpool Cook Club getting the win over Hangman Adam Page and the Dark Order after Mox choked out Stu Grayson, then the beatdown, and then the Beaver Boys come out, Johnny Hungy and Alex Silver. So we get that. All right, so like I said, 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we got to look back at the Rebar Mitzvah shenanigans and all that stuff. All right, after that, we go to match number 2, and we have women's action, not at the death slot this time. Well, we do see the women again, but we'll get to that in a minute. The match wasn't at the death slot, but the segment was at the death slot. So anyway, we had for the TBS title, Jade Cargill, that bitch show, putting her 53-0 streak on the line, and she wanted to face Canada's best that they have, and she fights Nicole Matthews. Who? Well, for those of you who don't know who Nicole Matthews is, she fought in the Mae Young Classic, probably, I think it was a couple years ago. Didn't really do much. But she's from Canada. Fans obviously gave her a small pop. But, so anyway, 42 seconds, Jade beat the fuck out of her. Hits Jade, 1, 2, 3, thanks for coming, so I gave this match a dud. I'm like, really? I said to myself, as soon as I saw Nicole Matthews, I'm like, really? I was like, where's Taya Valkyrie in this? Wait, young Padawan, because there's more. Anyway, so she beats her in 42 seconds. So I gave the match a dud, but the aftermath, I'm going to rate. Because after the match, Jade gets on the mic with Renee Paquette and starts, pushing her back in the corner and says, hey, Renee, aren't you from Canada? And so I think Issa said that she's pregnant again. I don't know. But anyway, she starts threatening Renee, and then we hear some music, and then we see that it is indeed Canada's own Taya Valkyrie, because her Impact contract is over because they lost her and Jessica lost the Impact Women's Tag Team titles on Impact to the Coven, which is Kylan King, who has signed now with Impact, and Taylor Wilde. So the witches. So Impact has witches, and so does NXT. Now, if only AEW can get witches. Oh, wait, that's right, the House of Black. So, witchcraft in wrestling. Gotta love it. But I digress. So Taya Valkyrie, who is now actually signed with All Elite Wrestling, Yes, that's nice. So she comes out, makes the save, and beats up Leda Gray, hits Rosa Valhalla, which is basically the same move as Jade, with a little bit more impact, and lays her out. And then her and Jade have an epic stare down. Jade's like screaming at her. So you want competition, Jade? There you go. Taya Valkyrie. So Jade goes to 54-0. And we'll see what happens if Taya can be the one in 54-1 to beat Jade Cargill, and Taya will be in action tomorrow on Rampage, probably against some enhancement talent. But I love it. It's great. Finally, we get somebody decent for Jade. Is Taya gonna win? Possibly, maybe. I don't know. If not her, who? Mercedes Moné? Doubt it. Mandy Rose? Doubt it. Naomi? I really doubt that. But yeah. AEW's, treating Jade like she's nothing and, making a mockery of the TBS title. But now, hopefully, Tony Khan's waking up and, stop snorting the cocaine and treat your women's TBS champion like she should be treated and give her some goddamn competition. Don't give me, freaking Athena, Willow Nightingale, and Ruby Soho. But in any case, I gave the aftermath of that 3.25 out of 5 stars. So Taya Valkyrie is all elite. That women's division got a good kick in the butt. Or the pussy, if you will. That's it. Alright, then we go to the back with, there was Tony Baloney, and he has absolute Ricky Starks. And basically cuts a promo saying he wants Juice Robinson face to face. So there you go. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. And then after that, we get to QTV, which is QT Marshall, not his little parody of TMZ. So they had Aaron Solo, Will Hobbs, the TNT champions there. We had some woman, I have no idea who she was, but she looked hot. If anybody knows who she is, let me know. But anyway, so they mock Wardlow, and they imply that Will Hobbs robbed him of, he broke into his car, stole the TNT title and his gear, but we find out that it was Aaron Solo. They even took Wardlow's passport, so he couldn't be in Winnipeg. Blah, blah, blah. So Hobbs seems ready to fight Wardlow again. And basically saying, what did he say at the end? Can't remember what he said at the end. Oh, he said, you're in Will's world, bitch. No, not that Will from YouTube. But, nice reference, though. But it is what it is. All right, so I gave QT Marshall's not QTV parody of TMZ. I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. I thought it was boring. And QT, you still feel Raj. Raj Giri still owns your ass. And basically everybody on Twitter owns your ass. When was QT Marshall ever relevant? He wasn't even relevant in Ring of Honor when it was RD with RD Evans. Remember that? Well, some of you might remember. But anyway, yeah. Not liking this whole thing with Will Hobbs and QT Marshall and remnants of the factory. Garbage. Will Hobbs should be on his own, just beating the fuck out of people. But it is what it is. All right, we move on. All right, then we get to the international title making its debut on the show for the very first time. Oh yeah, so we had Jeff Jarrett, Jeff that's Jeff Jarrett, along with Satnam Singh and the original player from the Himalayas, Sanjay Dutt, at ringside. He's taking on our good friend Orange Cassidy, the All International Champion. All right, this was an okay match, kind of, little chicanery during the match. Anyway, so he swaps the All Atlantic title for the new title. So it's now leveled up. So basically, it's the IC title of AEW. Anyway, so it's also with Double J arm dragging Cassidy down to start. Then he hits that Ric Flair type strut, and the fans don't like it. They don't even like when Jarrett does it in North Carolina or South Carolina, Flair country. You can't do that because the only person that can is the legend Ric Flair. But anyway, so Cassidy loads up the hands in his pants. Put my hand down my pants, and you bet you feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco. Yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You and me, baby, doing nothing but mammals. So let's do it like we do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now. I love that song. Anyway, move on. So he puts his hands down his pants, gets taken down by the legs. Get back up, Cassidy bangs up his leg, that injured leg that Jarrett kind of hit with a guitar last week. So that allows Jarrett to mock the lazy kicks of Doom. And that gets broken up as OC makes the comeback, gets sent to the outside as we go to break. We come right back. Jarrett grabs the sharpshooter in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, not in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So nice little diss to Bret Hart. Bastard. Stays on the bad knee. That gets broken up as well. But then I think it was Bryce. I think it was Bryce. Gets bumped, so we have the good old-fashioned rep bump. So Jarrett, being the smart man he is, goes for the guitar. And then Aubrey Edwards comes out. And I'm like, because there's some tension between Jarrett and Aubrey. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's legit heat or whatever it is. So she comes out. And she takes the guitar away. And then Cassidy makes a cover for a near fall. And then Satnam Singh grabs the guitar. So Cassidy goes taps Aubrey on the back. And then he just fell down, and then Aubrey's like, you are out of here. So Satnam Singh goes bye-bye. And then Cassidy grabs a tornado DDT. And then Aubrey checks on Jarrett for some odd reason near the end of the match. And then Black Machismo, Lethal comes out, hits Cassidy in the head with a golden globe. And I was like, oh no, please don't make Jarrett the champ. That's going to cause a riot. But thankfully, Orange Cassidy kicked out at 2.999999999999995. And then Trent Beretta, he comes out, takes out Jay Lethal, and sends him to the back. And then Orange Cassidy hits the one-legged orange punch. 1, 2, 3 to retain the title at over 13 and a half minutes. So, thank the Lord Orange Cassidy won. So, match was okay. Gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. I don't know who Orange Cassidy is going to lose his belt to. People saying Miro. If they use him. But, there's a rumor saying he might go back to WWE with or without Lana. If it's not Miro, then who could it be? Can't put Adam Cole there because he's kind of a tweener face-ish now guy. Can't put him. So you put Sammy Guevara there, you put Daniel Garcia there. Put a lot of people there. But he is going to lose the title. I just don't know when. Probably I would think double or nothing. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so 3 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, after that, we get another acclaimed music video. Basically saying how much they love the fans. They showed them at the HorrorCon, or Horror Festival, that was in Queens, New York City. Which I did go to. But it is what it is. I wasn't in the video, so don't ask. If I was, I already talked about that and how bad the trolls are, but it is what it is. But anyway, and basically their general, I can't say, I'll say awesomeness. Hey, Mike, I didn't say anything. Yes, you did. I heard you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say your name again. But, good Great to see you. I haven't talked to you in a while because, I've been sick. Oh, that sucks, Gilmore. I hope you feel better. Well, thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. Do you want to say anything to your fans? Hi, fans. I gotta go. Where you going, Mike? Oh, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. Well, okay. Okay, you want to say goodbye? Bye! Okay, get out of here. Hey, Mike Olson's back. Just want to say hello. But anyway, nice acclaimed music video. Pretty nice. So, by the way, scissor me, mommy ass. But I digress. All right, so we see that. So I give that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to the death slot time of the show. And the Outcasts come out. Ruby Soho. Tony Storm and the lovely Paige, or Saraya Knight, come out. They get in the ring. They talk about how there wouldn't be a division with them. And basically insult the fans, And Paige got fined by AEW for calling the fans twats. You can't say that on TV. You think Paige cares? I would call the fucking fans cunts and marks. And I'm gonna give a shit how much money I got fined. No, you know what I would say? I say, you fans are a bunch of cunts! Right, And then they were like, boo me. I was like, and I would just look at the camera. It's like, don't worry, Tony. I'll pay the fine. But anyway, so we hear about how many women they have beaten down, and then Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby, and the AEW Women's Champion Jamie Hayter come out, but they get beat down 3-on-2, and then Corey Jade, otherwise known as Sky Blue, Willow Nightingale, and her name is Rio, and she dances on my lap. And then when she's done, she goes and takes a nap. That's Rio, the gorgeous little cutie Rio from Japan. They come out, and boy, did Rio look different. You don't see her, in that white getup, pink white getup. She was in black and gray. She looked like she was about to beat some fucking bitch up. It's like, damn, Rio. Oh, by the way, I gave Rio back to Nick, by the way. Yeah, he axed. So I had to go through Mr. Obari, and now Rio's back with his waifu. Well, Nick is back with his waifu. That's what it is. But anyway, we move on. Blah, 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 blah. So Rio comes up with a pipe. They run off the Outcasts. So, we're getting there. They're getting the blood and guts. We're getting there. So, basically, we have Rio, Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, Willow Nightingale, and Corey Jade, Sky Blue. On the other side, we have Tony Storm, Paige, and Ruby Soho. So, there's going to be 2 people coming into this whole women's blood and guts match coming up. When, I don't know. But who's it going to be? I had Ty Conti as being the 4th person. And the 5th person is a toss-up. People saying Anna Jay. I'm like, why would Anna Jay be an outcast? Because she's kind of isn't, Ty Conti came into AEW from WWE. Anna Jay is a homegrown talent, per se, because she did start on Dark and Elevation before she got onto Rampage and Dynamite. So I don't think they'll put Anna Jay there. I think Ty Conti, yeah, maybe they would. But 2 other people, one could probably be Mandy Rose. One could be Naomi. It's not going to be Mercedes. I doubt that. But so we're going to have to wait and see what happens on Rampage and what happens on Dynamite next week. But blood and guts, I called it. It's coming your way. Can't wait. And, if that match has a lot of blood in it, holy crap. I mean, if every woman is busted open, even Rio. I tell you, the women can get hardcore. But if it gets that hardcore to the point where every woman is busted wide open, oof, take my money and run. But I digress. All right, so I gave that segment 3.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to the back where 2.0 is giving us a nice promo. We have Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard. And do you want to know what makes Daddy Gilmore's dick hard? You know. Asian chicks. But, you know, it's Asuka, Kyrie, and EO, of course. That's what makes my dick hard. But I digress. Anyway, so Matt Maynard and Angelo Parker, they're there. They're not happy with the acclaimed music video. You know, and basically say, watch on Rampage as their match on Rampage. They're taking on the Bollywood Boys. So they're basically telling the claim, hey, watch this. Okay. All right. After that, we get what's coming up on Rampage this Friday night at 11:30, or whenever the basketball game ends tomorrow, because the start of the stupid NCAA tournament tomorrow. So it could be 10. It could be 10:30. It could be 11. It could be 11:30. Whenever this goddamn fucking game ends. So tune into TNT probably between 10:30 and 11:30 tomorrow night. But anyway, Powerhouse Will House will have an open challenge for the TNT title, and it was answered by Rey Mysterio. I mean, Rey Fenix. Not the person I would think that would answer that challenge, but... So yeah, so we got Hobbs and Rey Fenix tomorrow on the show. So that should be some good shit. All right. By the way, Dynamite last night did another under 900,000. I think it did under 850,000, or around 850,000 views again. You know, the fans are there. They're getting the fans, which is great, but, you know, the ratings are garbage. This is not good. And for the life of me, the only thing I can think of is that Tony Khan's just booking really bad. I don't know. Like I said, they're getting the fans at the show. They're all raucous and, yeah, AEW, yeah, Dynamite, Rampage. You know? But the ratings don't show. I mean, what are you watching? What else was on Wednesday night besides the World Baseball Classic? I guess that's probably the reason. Because it was Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic last night, and then USA and Canada. So that kind of hurt. And I would probably think the next couple of weeks are gonna hurt because of the NCAA tournament that I think is on TNT. So it's that time of year, it's playoff season, because you know next month, well, end of next month into May, they're gonna be Rampage will be preempted because of the NBA playoffs, and then I think Dynamite might be preempted because of the NHL playoffs. It sucks, but it is what it is. All right, so we got all that, and we move on. All right, then we go to your main event of the evening for the Trios Championship. We have the House of Black defending the titles. That's Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews, along with Maria Brink 2.0. That's Julia Hart. They're taking on the Jericho Appreciation Society of Chris Jericho, returning to his hometown. They got a big pop. Along with Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God. As they take on D Elite, baby. D-Elite, baby. Of another hometown boy, and that's Kenny by God Omega. Came out to a humongous pop too. Along with the Young Bucks. Matt and Nick Jackson, along with that idiot Brandon. Well, I can't say idiot no more because I'm on the show now. With Brandon Cutler, Michael Nakazawa, and the devil himself, Don Callis, who won on commentary. All right, this match was pretty good. Stupid ending. Well, let's get into it. All right, so it's also with Brody King chopping the living crap out of Sammy Guevara in the corner, and then Jericho comes in. Gets a big pop. Even his dad was in the crowd singing his song. Judas in my mind. I forgot to say, carry on one wayward son. So he comes in, and then Kenny Omega tags himself in. So we get Wrestle Kingdom, what number, 15, 14 or 15, I think it was. So the crowd's gets to their feet. They're loving this. This is great. We should have saw this one-on-one. Thank you, Tony. But anyway, they come to their feet. They're all riled up, and then all 6 men are in the ring. Everything breaks down. So the crowd didn't like that. The champs clear the ring. We go to break. We come back. Jericho hits a backbreaker on Malachi Black. Excuse me. And the Jericho Appreciation Society then strike a pose. For those with flash photography, we have a 3-second pose. Anyway, all right, the house fights back. And then we get the beat down, and then Nick Jackson comes in. Hits an Insiguri out of trouble, and then more chaos happens. Kenny hits a Hurricanrana on Buddy Matthews into the corner. Jericho comes in to face Omega again. Fans are loving it. See, Tony Khan, what you should have made, not a stupid trios triple threat tag team title match in Winnipeg. Anyway, they help clear the ring. The Bucks come right back with super kicks, but Brody King runs them over as we go to I think it was our final break. Come back, Jericho misses the springboard crossbody, but Sammy Guevara hits a swanton bomb. And then Brody King blows up a big dive to the floor but gets caught on top, which allows Kenny and Jericho to double superplex him down. Then we get the code breaker on Kenny for a near fall. So there was a little physicality between Jericho and Kenny. Should have been more, but it is what it is. Then we cut to the back where the Dark Order is brawling with the Blackpool Cook Club. So you know that the faction wars are beginning. Kenny cuts off the lion salt with the raised knees. The Bucks go for the Meltzer driver. It gets broken up. Sammy then hits a shooting star press on Matt. Brody has to make the save. Jericho then gets left alone with the house. And he was the legal man. Remember this, he was the legal man in this match, near the end of the match. They go with Dante's Inferno. They connect, but Omega makes the save on Jericho. Jericho gets in a shot to the face to Brody King with Floyd the baseball bat. Sammy dives onto everybody. Brody kicks out of the back shot. Jericho goes for the Juice Effect elbow, but gets hit with Black Mass by Malachi Black. And he rolls to the floor, and then Daniel Garcia comes in. He's not the legal man. And he gets beat up 3-on-1. They hit Dante's Inferno 1, 2, 3. They retain the Trios Championship in just under 22 minutes. So I didn't really like that. I mean, they protected Jericho, yeah, but I mean, really, I think Jericho should have got hit with Black Mass, like kind of crawled to the corner, and Garcia could have tagged himself in, and then that would have been the easy way to get the win, but really, I don't know why they went with that finish where Jericho was not the legal man, but still, it's legal, it's in the books, and the House of Black retained the Trios Championship. Match I gave 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was amazing, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a Bucks mark. Oh, yeah, I am, but it is what it is, and we get that. So. Good match altogether, 4 out of 5 stars. After the match, Jake Hager comes out, goes after the house but gets beaten down. And then the Blackpool Cup Club and the Dark Order come to ringside. Hangman Adam Page comes out, gonna do some more cowboy shit. He faces, so they kind of separate, the factions separate, and Adam Page is in the ring with the Blackpool Cup Club. And, he's about, I thought he was going to get beat down 3-on-1, but then out of nowhere, surprisingly, the Elite come up, and the fans are going nuts, like, oh my God, the Elite are going to be reuniting with the Hangman! So that was pretty good. Hangman didn't even know they were behind him at first. So the Blackpool Cup Club dropped to the floor. Page is alone with the Elite, and then we quickly fade to black as Adam Page kind of turns around. We hear Excalibur right before they cut to black, saying Page is stuck in the middle. What a moment. So it is what it is. And if you did watch BTE, at the end of BTE, Adam Page, he's talking and he has pictures of him, when he was in the Bullet Club and when he was with the Elite. So he's like reminiscing and he's like, I wish I could talk to him. We don't know who him is, but I think he's meaning Kenny. I would think he's talking about, I really wish I could talk to Kenny. I don't know. But I would love for Hangman Adam Page to kind of break away from the Dark Order and get back with the Elite. But then again, you have the Elite against the Black Bolt Cup Club, possibly, and then you got the Dark Order remnants. Well, basically it's, 5 people. So we got a little bit of a faction war going on. And Adam Page is kind of like, do I still side with my sort of friends, Dark Order, or I go back with Kenny and the Bucks? I hope he goes back with Kenny and the Bucks. I really do. Because I think, his time in the Dark Order is just meaningless. It's fun, on BTE, it's fun, but, in ring, it's kind of, why is he there? Like, I think, Page is going to say, Kenny and the Bucks, I'm sorry for what I did back then, blah, 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 leaving, all this shit that happened about a year or so ago. And he's like, I really know who my friends are, so I'm going to get back with the Elite. And there you go. But does Adam Cole get back with them? I doubt that because of what happened last year before he left for like a long time with the injury, the whole neck and concussion shit, and he finally came back. So I doubt Adam Cole will come back to the Elite because of what he did with the Bucks. But I think Adam Cole will be better off on his own because he's going to be re-debuting. Well, his in-ring debut is on March the 29th, along with the debut of All Access. And also, AEW has a third show coming on Saturday nights called AEW Collision. It's going to be at 6:05 p.m. So basically, we're getting AEW Saturday night. Now, all we need, the commentary team, this is what they should do. AEW, don't even call it Collision because it sounds retarded, but, it is what it is. AEW Collision, Saturday nights. AEW Saturday night with your hosts, Tony Baloney and Jim Ross on commentary. That's what I want. Give me what I want, Tony Khan. Give me what I want. There you go. But I would think it's probably going to be on TBS. I don't know if it's going to be on TBS or it's going to be on TNT. I would put it on TBS, and then after I don't know how long it's going to be, probably about an hour. Right after AEW Saturday night, we got Braves baseball that nobody will watch. Except for you dumbass Braves fans like JD. I wonder if JD mocked freaking Edwin Diaz being injured. He did. He did deep down. He's probably having a little chuckle. Now the Mets have basically no shot at the NL East. Never say never. The season hasn't even started yet, and Braves fans are all up in arms. You fucking idiots. Making fun of Edwin Diaz's injury on Twitter. How fucking rude are you? Did you see any Met fans when Ron Acuna Jr. broke his leg like a year or two ago? Maybe some idiot Met fans or fake Met fans, not me. I didn't give two shits. I was like, it happens. But, but these fake-ass fuck Met fans did that. Some of them did that. But these Braves fans that think they're real hardcore Braves fans, show no class. And that's how classy fucking Atlanta is. The fucking Braves fucking fan base is garbage, and they have the worst fans ever. They always want to be like the Mets. Atlanta always wants to be like the Mets. With Wilson Contreras coming out the Narco, trying to diss Edwin Diaz and everything. Always making fun of the Mets when they lose. Well, we do the same thing when you lose. How far did you get in the playoffs last year? You lost to the Phillies in the first row in the NLDS. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was the NLDS or NLCS, I think it was. Whatever it was. But whatever it was, you still lost. So, you can go fuck yourselves. But it is what it is. But yeah, Edwin Diaz being out for the year kind of hurts the Mets now. Either if they Uncle Stevie either gets another guy, or what I think is going to happen is David Robertson and Adam Ottavino have to step up big time. I mean, the Mets have talent. You have good pitching. Well, 4 good pitchers. And pretty decent off lineup. Bullpen, now is gonna be really shaky. But I think the Mets have a good enough team to make the playoffs. NL East probably is a pipe dream right now, but you never know in this wacky world of baseball. But you never know. The Mets could just go rough shot into the division like they did last year, but then choked like August, September time. But hopefully they won't get that this year. But I mean, I'll talk about it when I get to my Major League Baseball preview for this year, coming up in about a week or so. Because it's as of this video, 13 days away, like under 2 weeks away from the season starting. So I gotta get that preview video done. But now that Edwin Diaz is not on the team, I think the Mets are a playoff contender, like a wild card team now. I don't think they'll make the division. Even if Verlander and Scherzer have 20 wins each this year, and Senga may, depends, we're gonna have to see what he does. I would say 10 to 12 wins with Senga. Carrasco probably around the same. And then whoever the 5th starter is, either McGill or Peterson, have to give him at least 10. And then if the bullpen doesn't stink it up and blown saves and the Mets could probably win 80, maybe 90 games this year. Not 100 like they won last year. But I think they could get one of those wild card slots. But let's see. When we get there, we're getting there. I mean, they lost today, 3-0 to who they play? The Nationals today. It's spring training. Nobody cares. Talk to me on March the 29th in Miami. That's all I got to say about that. All right, back to wrestling. So we had Adam Page now stuck in the middle between being with the Elite or staying with the Dark Order. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens next Wednesday on the show. So it was a pretty damn good ending to a pretty chaotic night in Winnipeg. Excuse me. So I gotta put my whistle on. So I gave the show a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you motherfuckers thought of the show in a comment or a video reply down below. Well, you can't really do a video reply. With a comment down below. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button to death. Share the video all over the internet. And all that good shit. Alright, so I am out of here. Because I'm going to get some sleep because my head's still kind of pounding. So I might take another, I took a different pill, so I might take an Excedrin before I go to bed. Because, I got things to do tomorrow. Because it's Friday, gotta get done on Friday. Da-da-da-da for the weekend. So I'm gonna get my weekend started, tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow we got SmackDown coming your way. See what happens with all that good shit. We got Rampage, like I said, St. Patrick's Day Smash. Rampage at, whenever the basketball game ends. But they're saying 11:30, so who knows. So we got that, and that's gonna end the week in wrestling. And then we're 2 weeks away from WrestleMania week, so should be very exciting with the Hall of Fame, with Rey Mysterio and the Great Muta inducted. Possibly Stacy Keibler, though she says she doesn't want to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. So, if Stacy doesn't get in, could you please put in Gail Kim, Melina, or, Victoria, or Michelle McCool? I'll be okay with that. I mean, I don't mind Stacy Keibler, but, I'd rather have somebody like Gail Kim or Melina in there. Just saying. But we'll see. We'll see who the next inductee will be. I think probably they will announce it maybe on Monday, or sometime early next week. That might be the tag team. I think it's probably going to be the woman. So we'll get that. And I think there might be one final one. It'll probably be a tag team. And I hope it's the Midnight Express. But because they were kind of rumored to be there. But I mean, we have to see. You know, it could be anybody, any tag team. It might be a women's tag team. It could be the Jumping Bomb Angels. I hope. But I mean, we'll see what happens when we find out. That's it. All right, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Once again, 7 out of 10 stars for Dynamite. Pretty damn good show, and we will see what happens with that next week on Dynamite. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I will do a quick Ring of Honor TV review tomorrow. As far as NXT, we'll have to see about NXT. I might do that on Saturday, or I might just scrap NXT. I'm not sure yet because I'm so backed up. So, but we'll see what happens with that, because I've been, on and off with my sickness and everything. So, I apologize. Can't do it all. But it is what it is. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Peter Gomez signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cocoot. And if you're not down with that, you can kiss my rosy red ass, my honey. And stay classy. Stay obsessed. Stay jealous. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Adios. Peace.